What's going on, everybody? In today's video, we are checking out Buckethead Animal Behavior live in Sacramento. This was a tune and a performance that was recommended, so I'm gonna check it out. I don't know anything about it. I've not seen it. I've not heard. This is the continuation of the Buckethead journey, trying to see if you guys can get me caught or not. So far, I'm like, I'm like this, which is pretty wild. But that's what it is. This guy has so many tunes and albums and massive repertoire that it's like, you guys are really like, there must be something. So I'm like, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I got no problem checking any of it out. So, Animal Behavior, that's what we're doing today. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos. I got reaction videos, 9 a.m., 4 p.m. with my wife every day. I got bass play-alongs, live performances with bands, musician tips, all kinds of videos. Definitely check it out. In the description below, I have Amazon affiliate links to all things Buckethead. Definitely check that out and everything else that's in the description. Okay, Animal Behavior, Ace of Spades, Sacramento. I don't know when this was recorded, when this came out. I don't know anything about it except I'll guess. Maybe I'll see it and be like, oh, this is from the 2000s or whatever. It's probably from the 2000s, right? Of course it is, right? I mean, I've seen some stuff of him from, I think, the late 90s, but most of it is 2000s. Anyways, let's just do this. Buckethead, Animal Behavior, bam. Is that guy giving him a heart or something? Like, I love you? What is that? Or is that like a Buckethead symbol or something? Is this like New Year's 2018 or something? think this is just personally why I like Buckethead. I like to see the shredding. Felt like he was looking for a whammy bar there. Yeah, this guy loves him. That's what's going on. He's giving him the hearts. He's like, I love you, Buckethead. Okay. This was probably recommended to me based off of the whole, no melody thing that I always go on about Buckethead. There's no melody. It's just like a track that he's just improvising over, but there's no theme. Let me use a different word instead of melody. Theme. There's no theme, right? There was more, this is probably the most that I've heard of that kind of thing yet. But I'm giving a little bit. The reason why I say that is because what he's playing, to me, it's just like, he's got his changes, and then he's like hitting some of these higher notes, like creating melody on the higher notes, like where the changes are. But to me, it's just guitarisms. Maybe some people will understand what I mean by that. He's just playing some guitarisms, like, okay, this is like, he's just picking notes out of the chords that he's playing and moving some of them around so that it creates a melody type of motif thing a little bit, right? To me, that's what he's doing. It's creating some type of melody that he did repeat, like at the end, right? So there was more of melody in this song than others, for sure. I get it. Still loose to me, but like, okay, fine. Like, all right, okay. Fine. Still very much guitar player music. Feel like if you're not a guitar player, are you listening to Buckethead? I mean, maybe if you're like a college student and you got into Buckethead and it's just like background, because there's no vocals, there's nothing to really catch you in that type of way, where it's like you're getting your attention pulled. You can put this on and do other things. That's what I mean by background. So, okay, fine. That's cool. I thought it was fine. Obviously, I like him shredding, because I'm like, okay, you're like incredible at that kind of thing. Like your guitar playing is incredible. But like, you got 9 minutes of like just the changes are the same. This is just a bed, a 9-minute bed for you to do whatever you want on guitar wise, and that's it. No real change, the only emotional change you get out of it is what you're doing on the guitar, because changes wise, it's all the same. Like what the rhythm section is doing for you is the same the entire time. So the only harmonic and melodic interesting things that are going to happen come from you, because there's no changes for you to work off of except for these 3 changes, which is all like you're getting the same tonal center the whole song, right? Which depending can make it boring, right? This is where I'm coming from. This is a very analytical way of hearing it. Most people aren't doing that kind of thing. They're just like, I like it or I don't like it. Right. But I'm trying to dissect a little bit more of why I'm not as into it as maybe other people or whatever, like just from where I'm coming from. It's like, okay, I'm hearing the same thing the entire time. All I'm hearing is him shred over the same basic tonal center. There's nothing else that's happening. It's just shredding for 9 minutes. It's some shredding, so other just like melodic kinds of things, chordal, whatever, like melodies, slower shredding. It's fine. I mean, that's why I'm like, it's guitar player music. Who's his audience? What's in this for the listener? If you're a guitar player listener, if you're a listener that plays guitar, I could see how, okay, you would be into this because you're a guitar player. This guy's a guitar player. He's a very good guitar player. Cool, I want to hear what he's doing. That's cool. It's no different than me listening to like Victor Wooten solo records or bass player, like solo bass player solo records, Michael Manring, or whoever, like somebody like that, who most of their audience is going to be bass players. Maybe Victor Wooten's a bad example because Victor Wooten has ascended very much so because of like all the different groups that he's played in, and like he's been able to garner a wider audience. But I mean, you listen to Show of Hands, that's like, oh my god, bass. That's like all the bass players who ever wanted to play bass got that, like in any kind of way, got that record, and it was just like, what? It's one guy at once. What? No overdubs? Are you kidding? Anyways, so I get that because I've done it myself bass wise. But outside of that, when that's over, are you still listening to this? Maybe you are. Maybe I'm just a total, probably am. But that's where I'm coming from with this. That's why I'm having a hard time with Buckethead. I'm like, yeah, the guy can play. I'm not trying to take that away. The guy can play. But his music is not grabbing me. It's just not. Checking it out. Like, okay, all right. He's got these songs. Anyways, that's enough of that. You guys know where I'm coming from with this. I say it in practically every Buckethead video that I've been checking out. So that's that. Thanks for watching. On to the next video. If you're new here, please subscribe, check out my videos. I got music reaction videos, 9 a.m., 4 p.m. every day with my wife. Every day. Reaction videos, 9 a.m., 4 p.m. with my wife. Every day. I got bass play-alongs, live performances with bands, musician tips, all kinds of videos. Definitely check it out. In the description below, Amazon affiliate links to all things Buckethead. Definitely check that out. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you in the next video.